All right, boom. If you guys remember, about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, we did the King Kong Godzilla X Kingdom, New Kingdom trailer. And I was like, why is he pink? And obviously, I read the comments to you guys. You lot was telling me a few different stuff. I was like, I'm not sure which one to believe. So, what we're going to do, there's a 9-minute video by a guy that I'm going to leave in the description down below. And we're going to check out Godzilla's new look explained. Obviously, like I said, his channel will be, this video will be in the channel down below. So if you haven't seen it and you don't want to hear me chatting, then you can go and check it out yourself as well. All right, let's go.
Holy crap, that's Godzilla.
I probably need subtitles. Not that I don't understand them.
He's waking up. Wait, hold on. Hold up, is that pink?
That,
Godzilla can turn pink.
that was kind of my reaction.
Run now? Don't worry, we can explain. In this episode, we'll not only give possible reasons why the G-Man changed colors in the new film,
The G-Man, you know, okay.
Empire, but also provide a breakdown of what else Godzilla will be able to do with this new form.
Oh, okay.
Start, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe, or Godzilla will step on your house. Just kidding.
I was gonna say that's a bit brutal.
Let's address the elephant in the room and talk about why pink. For those that don't know, this is not the first time we've seen Godzilla be portrayed in a similar color palette.
When was he?
1999-2000, Godzilla was featured with spiky dorsals with a purplish pink hue.
Oh,
additionally, this animal featured
he looks
spikier
clapped.
skin as well as sharp, jagged dorsal plates. These subtle purple and pink hues can also be seen if we go back in time to 1994, where we
Is
see
that how it used to look? Space Godzilla?
Hues. Almost 30 years later, Godzilla will revisit this color palette in Godzilla Kong. But
I'm not gonna lie though, I'm not complaining about the pink at all. Don't get me wrong. The pink actually looks fire. I'm just confused to why. Do you know what I mean? Like, I haven't seen these last movies. Obviously, I had no idea that he was pink 30 years ago, 40 years ago. Do you know what I mean? So
why the G-Man is pink here. Now, before we begin to dish out theories, we'll drop a disclaimer here and state that the material mentioned in this episode is pure speculation.
Right, of course.
Should not be considered canon to the MonsterVerse unless proven true.
Yeah, of course.
The best clues we have as to why Godzilla turned pink can be found here. You can't miss it. Pink hues embedded in the ice can be clearly seen as Godzilla is frozen in the ice, evolving into a more powerful form.
Oh, he's evolving.
IGN's article released before the trailer, this pink coloration, or better described as magenta-hued energy, introduced in this film.
Yeah.
Yes, we see a vast amount of pink-colored crystals in Hollow Earth caves, and we were introduced to plenty of pink-colored crystal structures in the trailer. But if we go back in time,
do you know what? I didn't even deep it like that though. Do you know what I mean? Like, I never really thought the crystals and being pink would even have anything to do with Kong. But all right.
Kong, we'll notice an interesting detail in this clip where Nathan Lind and company breached the Hollow Earth's veil leading into the Vile Vortex.
Yeah, I remember that.
We witnessed all sorts of coloration appear on the windshields of the Heaves. These were most likely some visual of magnetic or energetic currents that were quickly bypassed by the Hollow Earth exploration craft.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wouldn't that not have been like more to do with the travel rather than, but energy though, innit? Because you're traveling through.
Also occurred in Monarch Legacy of Monsters. And what do we see here?
Pink.
Indicating that this coloration, along with the blue color signature, could be one of the several energy forms found down here. Keep in mind that this is science fiction, so not everything will align with the actual science.
Do you know what I'm thinking? So let's say going into the is it outer core, wherever the thing is where they went to, right? You think Kong could become sort of evolved as well as Godzilla? Because obviously I know Kong had that arm, right? But that's just an arm, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a humanized something arm that probably a human's put on him or something like that. Do you know what I mean? But you think he would be able to, like, if it's like energy, do you think Kong could be able to do that as well? They are kind of like the same, not species, but they are sort of from the same world. So, you know, but obviously I know lizards are more likely to evolve better than gorillas. maybe, I don't know.
An
Reptiles, right?
Takeaway from this is that the color signatures or hues seen so far displayed by Hollow Earth phenomena closely resemble that
Hollow Earth, that's it.
What are these? These are light displays that happen as a result of disturbances to the Earth's magnetosphere caused by solar wind, which happens to be highly radioactive. And one of the colors that is seen in an aurora spectrum
is pink.
To be pink. In addition to a few shades of blue, yellow, and orange, all which we've seen in legendary Godzilla. Other colors such as the light greens are also reflected in some of the Hollow Earth's crystals.
Oh,
How
does all of this
tie in together? Godzilla here could just
be
absorbing one of these forms of energy that already existed in the Hollow Earth.
And so which is making him allowed to
powerful energy source. As a result, the G-Man's dorsal plates, which are responsible for expelling and storing this energy, will now reflect this pink hue.
That actually kind of makes sense, I can't lie.
Something that always matches the color of these dorsals is Godzilla's atomic breath.
Yeah, of course. Pink. Yeah.
Note how
that I get.
Atomic breath reacts upon hitting the target, but it's likely that it
will be the same as
type of destructive damage.
Oh, really? You think so?
Than the blue? Well, it's hard to tell. Note that blue-colored flames are one of the hottest, if not.
Yeah, I was gonna say, right? They're like, yeah.
Magenta isn't really found here at all. But looking at the RGB color spectrum, we find that this color is the combination of red and blue, the hottest and the least hottest of these.
Right.
Ray a mystery. And definitely up for grabs in this cinematic universe.
I'm not gonna lie, still.
May or may not be more
he looks cold though.
Blue atomic breath.
I mean, let's say it probably would be, right?
This color is not exclusively found in crystals, but in forms of energy that take some sort of organic form as seen here, almost looking like veins of some sort serving as conduits for this energy.
I didn't even deep that.
Probably an extremely strange form of energy that humanity doesn't understand.
I hope they explain it.
The world is better off leaving this energy to be wielded by just titans and
Nah. You know humans.
The question: is Godzilla the only one wielding this new form of energy?
That's what maybe.
Guess, probably not. And here's why. Now that we kind of have a good theory of why Godzilla turned pink, we need to think of the purpose behind this evolution.
A bigger threat.
That this said more powerful form is probably a response to something that happened before this evolves.
Right, so maybe what he realized was, I know he's probably going to explain it, but you know, it wouldn't be a reaction if I didn't talk, right? But anyway, what he probably realized was that he couldn't defeat the mechanic Godzilla, Mecha Godzilla by himself and thought, rah, I can't be relying on one monkey to combat me all the time. Let me power up, see what I can do, and obviously if I still need the monkey man, then he can kind of run up and save it. But let me power myself up as well. That's what I'm thinking, because obviously he needed the help with Mecha Godzilla, because Mecha Godzilla was just too powerful. Like, well, it was a man-made mechanical thing, which was obviously right off his energy. But you know what I'm saying? It was built to defeat Godzilla, you know?
Before, Godzilla used to glow blue, wielding energy that was probably surpassed by another foe. That's right, something or someone caused Godzilla to go take a nap and evolve. Perhaps someone who is also wielding this power.
Oh.
Well, it's common
knowledge you think him?
That Scar King isn't going to be the only big kaiju around
Scar King?
Problems.
Oh, wait, he's not?
Cave art floating around, originally found in Call of Duty's Warzone Godzilla vs. Kong event, showcasing this creature, who was confirmed to be also appearing in Godzilla Kong. This animal of seemingly colossal proportions features what seems to be crystallized formations along its dorsal plate.
Yeah, wait, so the monkey man, the other monkey ain't gonna be the main threat?
Forcing the G-Man to then try to acquire this same energy.
Oh, raw.
If true, we are seeing Godzilla become more powerful out of necessity and not just because.
Right.
We'll cover this additional titan in more depth in a future episode.
Yeah, I might have to watch that. I'm kind of curious about that.
Introduced to did a lot more than just make Godzilla glow pink. The absorption of this energy came with more interesting side effects.
Side effects?
Legendary Godzilla is seen to wake up with a few relative upgrades.
Oh, he can run.
Godzilla is now seen to be a lot more leaner, especially from the abdominal area and thighs. The advantages of this evolution are the following.
He can
less weight to move around, allowing Godzilla to run even faster than before.
How fast could he run?
A bit bizarre, but makes some sense given that these new, less heavy appendages do allow Godzilla to lift his knees higher and make much longer and faster strides.
Fair enough, okay.
Much faster than when he charged Ghidorah in King of the Monsters.
Right.
The disadvantages of being leaner would be the possibility of being lightweight. This weight disadvantage would be offset if Godzilla grew much taller, but this doesn't exactly seem to be the case.
So he's the same.
One indisputable upgrade is the presence of longer, more muscular armature. Godzilla isn't too bad at using his forelimbs for combat. In fact, he's actually pretty good.
Yeah, he was slicing up Kong.
In this film, he'll not only have better reach, but also be able to use them as an extra point of stability. Longer arms such as these would easily allow him to take a more effective quadrupedal stance, allowing him to stand up faster, crawl, or even
Yo, imagine seeing Godzilla climbing. Not gonna lie, I would kind of think he'd destroy the building, but...
Frankly, this was actually required for Godzilla, since Scar King will most likely be a strong and agile combatant.
That's true, yeah, he's a monkey, yeah.
Helps a lot if you're much more agile than the big, heavy opponents.
Bro, I didn't know there was going to be more than one threat.
Courtesy of his last evolutionary nap. If we look closely, we'll see that Godzilla evolved to have more thorny skin, most notably on the brows. These glowing
did not even notice that.
Not there before, making him look more fearsome. Additionally, another spiky upgrade seems to be on the tail. If Godzilla's tail wasn't already
was it not already spiky?
121,000-ton kaijus with one swipe.
Damn.
This tail is now armed with thagomizers.
Thagomizers?
4 to 6 dorsal plates that appear on the tips of this tail.
Oh,
Anything on the receiving end of this will have to endure the entire force of this tail. Smaller tips, making this a potentially lethal weapon that can kill with one.
Like it would already. Damn.
We've seen what a supercharged dorsal can do. Now imagine what a dorsal packed with centrifugal force, high temperatures, and sharp tips
I'm
can
so
do.
excited for this movie, man.
The end of this tale. If you enjoyed this episode and don't want to miss the next breakdown, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.
You know what? That gave me more information than I was. How do I get this off? Yeah, that gave me more information than I was originally looking for. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I honestly thought, right, it would kind of just be. I didn't really think anything about to do with the crystals. I didn't really think the threat is new to me because I didn't know there was going to be more than one. I just literally thought the monkey man was going to show up, not Kong, the other monkey, right? And I just thought, yeah, cool, that's going to be the thing. But I didn't think, like I said, because I thought he decided to step up because he got pushed back. And obviously, Godzilla's king of the monsters. Bro can't get pushed back. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he would have to do something to get a bit powerful. But if you're telling me there's going to be a bigger threat than the brother that kind of wiped out Kong's people, then, or maybe he didn't. I don't know. I don't actually know if he wiped out Kong's people, but from the trailer, it looked like he was like towering over them. Oh, sorry, not wiped out then. I'll change that. The brother that was king of Kong's people? I don't know. Because you know what I'm saying? Because from the bro, I could talk about this for time. Right, but from the trailer, it looked like he was in a king's chair. You know what I mean? And Kong niggas looked scared of him, so it was kind of like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, when's this out again? God, Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire. I said New Kingdom, innit? New Empire, 2024. When? April. Okay, cool. The thing is, right, it's out April, but then it's also like, when is it out for me to watch it and record it? Do you know what I'm saying? So that could be maybe like, because obviously I won't go cinema to watch it. I'll record it first time for you lot. But it just depends. I'm not gonna warn about if you ever see this video and you want to sponsor me to watch this video, please do. It will never happen, but I'm just saying. Anyway, sorry, I'm rambling on. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe to become a don today, and I'll catch you man in a bit.